Hey everyone, it's Avery. Today I'm doing an update on my second month of testosterone, or second month of being on testosterone. I wanted to talk about things that I haven't talked about in my last video because mostly if I'm kind of going over the same stuff that I did in my last video, it's going to be kind of the same thing because not much has changed. I feel like my voice has changed a little bit, so every month I think it drops a little bit, so that's a fun thing. Some stuff that I haven't spoken about in my last video would be the oiliness everywhere. I don't know if I really did touch on it, but I didn't mention how the increase of oil production has affected my breakouts on my face and on my body, and I haven't discussed how it affects my hair. So something that I have noticed is my hair typically gets oily 3 to 4 days after washing it, but now I feel like I wash my hair and then all of a sudden, like maybe 2 days later, it's oily already, and that's definitely from the testosterone because your body produces more oil when you have higher levels of testosterone, or you know, have that hormone as the dominant one in your body. Another thing that I have noticed is since my body is producing more oil, my face is therefore more oily, and it was already oily to begin with in some areas, so like my nose and my forehead and stuff like that, but now it's just like oily all the time. So you have to keep up, you definitely have to keep up with taking care of your face and washing it and this and that, and maybe using your pillowcases more often, because the first month I haven't really noticed that much acne, but I feel like more of it has started to develop in my second month of testosterone. And not that it has bothered me that much because I'm no longer in high school, so you know, I feel like people in high school are kind of mean about like normal and natural things like acne and body hair and stuff like that, so now I don't really feel as insecure or self-conscious because acne is a human thing and whatever. So yeah, I did notice that my face is producing more oil, so I am getting a little bit more acne, which is fine. It is what it is. I have noticed though, before my face was breaking out, I have noticed that my shoulders have been getting a little bit more acne. Just like some spots here and there, but nothing like overwhelming or anything. I have noticed that my thighs are either, I can't really tell if they're hairier or if the hair just got darker and thicker, but they're definitely hairier, I guess. So I usually take pictures of my thigh with a band-aid on when I do my shots, and I post it on Snapchat, Instagram, whatever, and I've noticed that my thighs are actually, they just, like, it's not, like that part of my body is not something that I stare at a lot of the time, like compared to like your arms or something like that. So when I look back on the pictures, it just seems like I can notice my hair a lot more. And I took some 1 week on T pictures and I noticed that the hair was definitely lighter and I had more like blonde hair, but now they're just darker and thicker and I can like actually feel them. And now when I like sit down and I'm about to do my shot, I'm like, whoa, like my thighs are hairy. So it's definitely not like super hairy, but it's something that is a noticeable change, so that's interesting. The hair on my shins and on my lower legs are about the same amount, but they are thicker and darker. Even the hair that's existed before I started testosterone has just like gotten darker, like it, I don't know. So that's really interesting, and it's like thicker and it's just more noticeable. Like, I don't know, I like it though. It's a lot of fun. So another thing that I have noticed was that I used to cry like all the time, like at everything. I used to just be like really emotional, and it's not that I'm not that emotional anymore, it's just I just don't cry, like it just doesn't happen. And if I feel like I need to cry or something, like I'll like wait for it to happen and it just doesn't, and I'll like fall asleep or something. Just kind of upsetting because like crying's a good release of emotions, you know, so sometimes it's necessary and it just like doesn't happen anymore. Maybe later on, but I've noticed that I just like haven't been crying, so I don't know. So those are the changes that I've noticed in the last month or so. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it was helpful for anyone, and please comment if you have any questions. Feel free to message me if you'd like to talk. I have noticed that some people have reached out to me to talk about things, and that's something that I'm really happy about, because I'd like to, you know, help as many people as I can. So please don't be shy and don't hesitate to message me on one of my social medias. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great week. Bye.